Hi, I'm Steve Mullen, and this is how my app prototype works for Scratch. This is the login screen. There's two buttons here for Facebook and Twitter login, or they can use their username and email and password if they set that up. If they forgot their password, they can click here and have a link sent to their email. There's the login button, and if they don't have an account, they can sign up, which is the first thing that they would click if this is the first time they're visiting this app. So they'll click that. It opens the Create Your Account screen. There's an arrow up here that you can click to go back at any point. It goes back to the login screen. So we'll click Sign Up again. So the first thing they're going to want to do is upload a picture. Then the first field they're going to want to click on is the name field, and they can click out of that at any point. They can do that in any of these fields. So they're going to click on name, type their name, they're going to hit next, type their email, hit next, birth date, next, username, next, password, next, and they're going to retype their password to confirm and hit next. They can now hit the Create Account button, which brings them to the confirmation screen. The only place to go from here is to return to the login. So now they've created an account. Let's say they forgot their password. They can go to Forgot Password. Again, they can go back to the login screen using the back arrow. They can type in their username or email to have a link sent to their email to reset their password. They're going to click on the field, which brings up the keyboard and cursor again. If they needed to close the keyboard for any reason, they could click out of the keyboard. They're going to type their username or email. Then they're going to hit either Submit or Return, which brings up the confirmation screen, and the only place to go from here again is to the login screen. And so now that they've created an account and they know their password, they're going to click on the username email field, which brings up the keyboard and cursor again. They can click out of it if they need to. They're going to type in their username or email and hit next. They're going to type in their password, or they can click out, hit next, and then they're going to hit login. Brings them to the home page, which has a menu icon at the top right corner, a tab menu at the bottom, and then their main navigation in the middle of the screen. So I can click on the menu icon at the top, which opens up the side menu. They can close or collapse the side menu. The menu shows their profile picture and their name, link to messages, settings, profile, help, and it shows how many messages they have if they have new messages. They can share the link to the app via Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or they can copy the link address right here. They can visit Scratch on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So let's go first to Profile. Click on Profile, it opens the profile page. Up here, you can return to the home screen. And from the home screen, you have a profile button down here on the tab menu, so we'll go click on that. Shows your profile picture, your name, where you're from, when you joined. You can edit your profile. It shows your favorites, followers, and comments, email address, phone number, about you, and what you're working on. And it has the tab menu at the bottom and the menu icon at the top. So there's many different escape hatches from your profile page as well as any other page. So we'll go straight from profile to My Stuff using the tab menu at the bottom. And My Stuff shows your shared projects, your unshared projects, your studios. You can scroll left and right using the arrows on the sides. You can go back home, or you can open the menu and use any of the links in the menu, or use any of the links in the bottom tab menu. So we'll go home, we'll open the menu, and we'll go to settings. Inside settings, you can turn on and off notifications, on and off sound, and on and off music that it's in some of the projects. You can manage your message settings for emails. You can look at your account information. You can contact the Scratch team. You can report a problem, log out. You can view the terms of service and the privacy policy. So we'll go into contact. The first thing you see in contact, just like in the settings menu and a profile page and My Stuff page, you have the home icon up here. You can go back to the home screen. The first thing they're going to want to click on is subject. Brings up the keyboard and cursor, and just like everything else, you can click out. So they'll click on subject, type their subject, hit next, which brings it to the next field, which again they can click out of. Go back into, type their message, and hit next. They're going to want to send the message. Brings them to the confirmation screen. They can either return home, or they can go to the menu, or at the bottom, tabbed menu. So there's many escape hatches from here instead of just going back to the home screen. We're just going to go back to the home screen though. Open up the menu again on the side. We'll go to settings, and if they're done with everything in the app and they want to close out of the app, they can hit log out right here, and it brings them back to the login screen. And that's my app prototype for Scratch. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.